Welcome back. Let's talk music now. South African rapper TADED began his music journey at the young age of 15. With a passion for creating music, he made waves with the release of his single Hooked In. Now, known for his unique style and lyrical abilities, TADED has captured the attention of so many music enthusiasts. Currently, TADED is hard at work on his upcoming body of work titled Timeless Moment. He joins us now in studio to tell us more about his musical journey. TADED, very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm feeling happy. It's a good morning.
Good to have you. It is indeed a good morning.
Yeah, I'm happy to. Yeah, I can't complain.
Let's talk about who TADED is and how you got into your musical journey.
Okay, who I am, I'm going to start Mpho Nhlanhla Ncholo, Kemosotu, and how I started, as you mentioned, I started from the age of 15. I was inspired by my cousin Khato because he actually used to look like Chris Brown. So he used to rap, for real, he used to rap every time, and he was the coolest person ever. So that inspired me actually to get into music, and then up until 2019, that's when I actually took it seriously. I come all the way from the East, that's what I represent to the world, that's what we're pushing.
And then TADED, how did this name come about?
So how I literally came up with my name is literally since high school. So the name TADED, as you know, with tattoos, they're literally painful, but the outcome is always beautiful. So no matter how painful your past is, you can literally change it into something beautiful.
That is so cool. That's such a cool name. How would you describe your style and your sound?
I'd say I'd describe my sound as, first thing first, it's authentic. And it's real. I talk mostly about my emotion. A lot of my fans know I talk mostly about relationships, girls, but most of the time my life, basically, it has to be about me. So that also I can relate, and also for people to understand me, because that's what I want to show in my art.
Like, would you say it's rap, like for purposes of those who might not have heard your music? Is it rap, hip hop? Is it trap music?
With me, I like dwell into different genres. But first I started with like hip hop straight, and then now I do Afro also, and then also my upcoming project, there's Amapiano. So, but I literally do everything in my own style. It's like literally different. So mostly, firstly, hip hop, and then I do Afro, I do piano. So what feels good to me, I literally dial into it.
Yeah, right. So let's talk about your upcoming project, Timeless Moment. What are some of the themes that run through this project?
Okay, with Timeless Moments, as you can hear, it says Timeless Moments. So this is basically my life from when I was young, high school, primary, to where I am right now. But most of the time I'm focusing on like feel good, because where I am currently in my life and how I'm feeling, I'm actually in a good state of mind. I'm happy and I feel great. So even with the music, I'm trying to portray that, but also the music is spiritual. And it literally does, as I said, I'm doing different genres. It has some hip hop, it has some Afro, which there's a song I did with HP and IU, and then it also has some piano in it.
Yeah, this happiness shows, and it shows in the music, right? So how has your upbringing and your background influenced your musical style and content?
It has actually influenced it a lot. As I said, I was inspired by my cousin Khato, you know. So I come from a family whereby they listen to R&B, hip-hop from my brothers. And then also recently, you know, with the music I listen to also, my friends also actually like helped me out with that. So I also come from like a warm and loving family. So with my music, I'm not one that loves to talk about negativity or fighting. I just want to spread positivity and love. So you can hear that even with my music, that I just want to show love and help out who I can. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to portray.
And I would imagine you're getting all the support from family, right?
Yeah, true, you know, even though at first it wasn't, you know. But literally,
they'll always expect you to be a lawyer or doctor.
True, but no, like my family, I wouldn't even be here right now if it wasn't for them. So they literally support me like to the fullest. Yeah. And
you know, the South African music industry that is so, you know, it's so unique, it's so diverse, and it can also be difficult getting into. So what are some of the challenges that you encountered as you tried to break into the industry?
First thing first, when I actually started, I was actually even in school at the time, but because I was so in love with this, because I was feeling lost during those times, it was a thing whereby I had to decide that I'm going to take this decision no matter what. Like I said, at first at home, they didn't really understand it too much, that I want this with all my heart. Like, this is what I do on a daily basis. So I had to take a sacrifice to sometimes not go to school, to go to studio. So that was like one of the hardest decisions ever for me, because it's like you have to go back home and be like, yeah, I'm in school, but you know, you're out there going to studio, There was a time I was even taking like lunch with my lunch money. I was saving it and literally sitting in a tunnel actually to save money so that I could go to Joburg because I come from the east. So I'd save money, chill in the tunnel sometimes, take a lunchbox, maybe watch a movie, write some lines, and then I know that okay in the future. So that was like one of the hardest decisions for me to make.
Oh, nice. And any collaborations that you're excited about on Timeless Moments?
On Timeless Moments, I have a lot. I can't say yet who, but previously I worked with Touchline, and then I worked with Forever Living Chris, Sabo also. So those are the people I can mention. But on Timeless Moments, there's so many collaborations that I have coming through actually.
Okay. And what is that one message that you want to preach to your fans and listeners of your music?
One thing I want to preach is that, you know, God gives you a vision because of you see it. And no matter what anyone else will tell you, it could be me, it could be anyone else. But if God gives you a vision, He literally gave it to you for a reason. Only you will understand it at a certain time and other people will catch on. So believe in yourself at every time, at any moment, because it's not easy. But as long as you pray also and believe in yourself, that's the most important thing.
And what's your vision? I mean, where do you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years?
My vision is actually to be global. I want to reach like that Drake level. I was also inspired by AKA RIP, and I got to meet him, which that was the best moments of my life because everyone in school knows I was always fighting people like,
how did that happen?
I actually fell in love, meeting him. It was actually through Costa Titch's manager, Junior. So I actually got to meet him at Hula Beach. And when I got to meet him through Chambura Makenzo, I got to meet him, greeted him, then spoke to him actually. And he was literally the coolest person ever. Because at first I was scared because you know what they say, you know, about meeting your idols. So, but when I got to meet him, it was the best thing ever. I got to talk to him, got to turn up, you know, for a few. So that was, I didn't even see when I got home. I texted and called everyone, and mind you, it was at like 1 a.m. But I was like, yo, I'm texting because everyone knows how much I actually love AKA's music, everything about him, the way he pushes and moves. So for me, I want to go global and win a Grammy. That's where I want to go.
So in terms of pushing that particular goal, what is it that you're doing to get to that level?
Okay, currently, as I said, I'm working on this project, and with this project is soulful also, you know, because I believe that, you know, these days when it comes to music, people don't invest as much, and if the music is not soulful, as much as I do hip-hop or whatever, and it's now, but I also wanted to still have that feel of that R&B or African sound, you know. As you can see from like the attire I'm wearing, this was actually designed by my aunt Emma. So I also want to portray that, and when you look at me you can see, okay, this guy is about that. And what I'm doing, we're actually working also on a high school tour right now, so we're going to go to different high schools, play my music. We'll actually also help with the kids in terms of like educating them about social issues, because at the moment currently, you know, GBV, there's a lot of things happening in terms of that, and I believe they're not highlighted as much. We try to do that, and then also just trying to drop more music, do more collabs. I also host events actually sometimes also to promote my music, also to help out people that I can also. So that's what I'm working on, and drop more visuals, TikTok challenges, do more campaigns, and there's a whole lot more coming through.
That is so cool, man. I like that. You know, the fact that in as much as you're pushing your own passion, but you've also discovered your own sense of purpose in terms of helping other people and, you know, holding their hands and moving along on this journey. Great chatting to you, man. How do your fans connect with you?
They can check me out at TADED_SA on all social media platforms. You can search TADED anywhere, you will find me. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and I recently dropped a song, Now You, featuring HP. I'm going to be dropping visuals soon, and I have a TikTok challenge coming through, which I definitely think people will love it. Absolutely.
When can we expect Timeless Moment?
Timeless Moments, I don't want to give out the date yet, but I have a few singles coming through, and which are some of the songs that I'm going to be performing today, so people can just stay tuned for that.
All the best, man. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
Well, we're talking to rapper and writer TADED about his music career and his upcoming project, Timeless Moment.